PS a Podcast, starring Reg Thomas.
Back on deck on my fly shit. Really on my shit. Pay some respect to my mindset. Head blowing smoke, catch a contact.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Reg Thomas. I'm a comedian, and this is my podcast, PS a Podcast. This is a comedy podcast attached to my comedy show, Productively Stoned. It's a weed-friendly comedy show where we have a 20-minute smoke session at the top of every show. I'm doing this show because it's a way for me to further grow my audience, reach out to more comics that I'd like, introduce them to my audience. And I've been performing and traveling around the country for the last couple of years, and there's just a lot of people who like me and I've connected with, and I just want to give them some type of content that they can keep up with me with. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to just stick to comedy. I'm going to bring the homies through. We're going to rap. We're just going to spread ideas and just spread some jokes together, figure out each other's past, see what's going on with each other. And, it's just my way to give back to y'all. The people who fuck with me, my audience, the people who matter. Reg Thomas is an artist, comedian, writer, producer, creative from Brooklyn, New York, a proud native New Yorker. Reg Thomas's goal from youth was just to figure out a way to make money without having to use his body. And comedy just turned out to be the thing. But I thought I'd be like a journalist. At the time, I used to write Plex magazine, and my boss was this dude named Joe, and he was a dick, but he was only a dick because he really believed in hard work and good ethic, and I didn't have any of that at the time. And that's why I didn't fit in his world. And comedy, I fit in this world because it's the one thing I've ever worked hard at. I could admit to say that I've been lazy at any endeavor I ever took on, but comedy is the one thing that naturally I did whatever I had to do to be good at it, and it's paid me back. So that's me. I like to have a good time. I like to travel. I like to meet new people. I also like to be alone, and I could be rude at certain times. I don't really like to... I don't know, if I like you, I like you. If I don't, it's whatever. I think that's a very natural human reaction. But my main thing is I'm constantly trying to get better. I'm constantly trying to better myself. I'm constantly trying to always have the best possible view on a thing because I always just want to be right. And I think everyone should try to always be better. And so, that's what part of this podcast is about, too. A part of this podcast is, I'm going to bring a lot of comedians who performed on my comedy show, Productively Stoned. They were on my show because I thought their comedy was great, but now we're going to talk a little bit more. We're going to talk about their stories, how they got into comedy, what they're doing, where they're going with it. I think, it's just a great exchange of ideas with me. I'm a guy who, if you my friend, we're going to really break down and really break bread together. So I'm really excited to share these moments with y'all.